Good afternoon. What you guys been doing? Been busy here today. I finished the hedge finally, and my face is sore from wiping it so much. I just sweat and sweat and sweat. It's not so. Wasn't that it was so hot. It was just so humid. Of course, with all that rain, it's finally getting warm enough for it to lift up. So it got really humid. Let me show you. So you can see I've done the tops all the way behind me as well. But it looks nice. I'm really pleased with it. This isn't my property, but it's a part of the road. And I've been growing these trees. In the early days, people kept trying to cut them down, and I kept saying, leave them alone. Yeah, they keep trying to cut everything down, so I've finally got them to leave it alone. Because what happens now is, it gives me shade in the afternoon, so everything's not burnt up. And I've let these guys grow. People keep trying to cut them down. They feed them to the cows, but I managed to keep them away. Somebody actually pulled up here today to cut it. There was a lot more here, but I trimmed them down. And my friend, the ex-monk who works over there, he's gone home now. He helped me. He did most of it, actually. You see, it's trimmed it all back nicely on this bank. What happened is I was over here cutting some branches with a saw, and I got a handful of those big black ants. And I tell you what, I've been stung 100 times, maybe 500 times by the brown ant, but them black ants, whoo-hoo! So my hand is like all red and puffy. So I got some antihistamine, because you know what happens is the pain goes away after about 4 or 5 hours. But then the itchy starts for days. So I can sleep tonight. I got some antihistamine. So Jan's in the kitchen. So I'll stop talking and we'll go see what she's cooking.
So this is a dal baht that already cooked. So this is a dal. Dal mean lentil soup. I'm not sure you can use any bean or not. And baht mean rice. I mean in Nepali, not in Thai word. Okay, so this is Dal Baht. And what I researched that they say they serve with some fermented stuff, for some veggie stir fry and some fresh vegetable, whatever is taste nice. Okay, come on, let's see how to cook. Okay, right now we come to look what is in the dal baht ingredient. Okay, so first thing we going to make a dal baht, so we have to have what you call lentils. You see, it's many color of lentil, but this one Kev get it from the shop is a pink one, but when you boil it, right, it will turn to this color. I have no idea. Okay, so what we have to do with the lentils, first you have to soak it overnight, and then you boil it. Boil it. So when you feel it is right, you see what I try to do to show you, it's soft, right? So what next you have to have is a garlic. I chop already, onions here, and tomato. If you don't want to, or you don't have a fresh tomato, you can use the tomato in the can also. And a lot of herbs that Nepali people use, but for me I use the Thai curry paste also. Okay, so right now you see this is an empty one. I will show you what the herb that I use. Okay, so this is a cumin powder. I use like this. Okay, it smells crazy nice. Normal in the original ingredient they say chili, cumin powder, garlic, but and parsley, right? But I would love to say like a put something on to is a herb is nice. This is a parsley, dry parsley. If you have a fresh one, okay, it's very nice also. And tarragon. in the original ingredient they don't put on, but I put on a little bit because I like the smell. What is this? This is a thyme. So I put a little bit thyme in. Okay. If Nepali people watching this video, please don't upset that I put a lot of herb in. I respect what your recipe, your original recipe is yum already, but I like the smell of the herb. So this is a bay leaf, so I put just one bay leaf in. Okay. So for seasoning, what they use just pepper. We have white and black pepper and salt. Okay. So right now time to cook. Come on, follow me. Okay, now I use a butter. Okay. Actually you can use the what you call the olive oil or cooking oil. I put the butter in, then some garlic. Okay. Then onion. Okay. So I stir. Stir.
I think he's lonely, isn't he?
Oh, I record and somebody come in. Okay.
Oh, right.
No problem. So now I will put the a little bit of tomato.
Something smells nice in here.
And see, it's a herb that I showed you before. Put it in. And this is a bay leaf. Just actually when I make this, right, Kev, he outside cutting his high society beautiful page. Okay. So smell nice. Oh, I forgot. We have this, the chili paste. But if this one, I can say, if you like the spice, like a crazy spice, you can put this in more. Okay, but I use just this. If it's not enough, we can put it later. Okay. Right now, put the, you say put a little bit of water in. If you have a stock, you can use a stock. Okay. Smell nice. Okay. Right now, time to put the bean. What you call? I always forgot. Lentils. Okay. Put it in. Okay. So you have to like let them cook by itself. Everything will be like a turn to be more like a soup or more like a paste. I look at the Nepali people do, some of them they do like a light thin and some they make like a thick. Just take time to cook this, okay? Okay, I put more water in. Let it sit. Okay, little bit of black pepper. Also white pepper. And I'm not a chef, okay, so I just do everything, just estimate. And when you cook, you just like taste, if the taste that you like is okay, okay. So right now let it cook by itself. I will come back later. Oh, I have to prepare something, you know, the dal the people eat with some veggie stir fry, so I have some veggie and we will stir later and we serve with dal baht. Okay, see you in when this cook.
I've been telling Jan about some stories about Nepal, the foods, the smells. You can go to a village and cooking food on like a rocket stove, and sometimes you go into like a restaurant and it's cold and it's really just like a small cave, but the smell of the food is crazy nice. And I just talking about Dal Baht, so Jan did some research and made Dal Baht just here. This is Dal Baht with the savory and a little bit of vegetables and stuff. I tasted the dal already. It tastes really nice. So, and this house is full of different smells from the herbs that she's used. Really, really nice. So that's lunch. Time to tuck in. Looks good. Okay guys, end of the day. Time to eat. Look at this. Dal Baht with veggies and cucumber and olives and stuff. Excited. And thank you to Jan for cooking it for me. I'm going to enjoy this. Look after yourselves. Have a great evening. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy and kindness. All the very best guys. See ya.